There is always a temptation to think that industrialism is harmless so long as it is clean and orderly. Good day everyone, welcome for today's discussion that really talks about a particular industrialized city in a particular continent. But before anything else, let's start this meeting or session with this following questions. Why and what? Why? Bakit? What? Ano? And this question somewhat relates to our topic for today. Why? Why did I chose this city called Philadelphia, Pennsylvania? An industrialized city in America, specifically North America. So as you can see, buildings, skyscrapers, a beautiful environment, lights, tallest buildings or infrastructures. Wow, that is Philadelphia. And I think you already have a hint. What are the features, the famous characteristics of this city? But before we dig deeper to our topic, let me define first what is industrialized city. Well, industrialized city is mainly focuses on a well-improved, well-developed, and can really help the society and the economy. And I hope you learned something for today's discussion. So, okay, now let's start. Philadelphia. So Philadelphia, I chose Philadelphia because there's something in this place that I love the most. That when I heard this city, wow, I think I need to choose this. I think I can share it to everybody, and you can learn something from this. Okay, next. So what? What are the contents? Of course. What is Philadelphia? A descriptive type discussion, history, demography, problems, and a short trivia. So I'm so excited. Now, welcome again to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So, what is Philadelphia? Sorry. So as we all know, Philadelphia is a popular city near in New York City that really belongs to the United States, North America. Philadelphia is one of a kind city. We can say that worth it or worth living for. Philadelphia is worth living for. Questions, sir. Bakit? Bakit worth living for daw? Anong magaganda ba sa Philadelphia? May pagmamayabang ba yan? Kagaya ba yan ng Tagbilaran City in Bohol? Kagaya ba yan ng Cebu City in Cebu Province? Kagaya ba yan ng Davao City? Yes! Hindi lang kagaya, but umaangat pa. Because Philadelphia is one of the most popular city almost in the world. Philadelphia will never be called city for nothing. Will never be called a popular and diverse city for nothing. And I think there's a lot of explanation pa why Philadelphia is a city, a popular city to be exact. Okay. Okay, Philadelphia. So, Philadelphia states that it is a city of brotherly love. Wow. Often called Philly, the largest city in the Commonwealth and the second largest city in both the Northeast megalopolis and Mid-Atlantic regions after New York City. So, as they say, Philadelphia is a city of brotherly love. Wow. Diba? May nagtatanong, bakit daw city of brotherly love? Are the people there or the brothers there are very loving? Are the people there are very approachable? Or the city itself promotes brotherhood to other countries or the other city? Well, we will find out more informations about that later. But for now, Philadelphia is also known as the city of brotherly love. Next slide. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is one of the most historically significant cities in the United States and once served as the nation's capital city until 1800 and is known both for its extensive contributions to American history and for its role in the life sciences, the business, industry, art, literature, and music. And we can't deny the fact that it's true. That city gave a biggest contribution not just in our economy but also in our country as a whole. That's why Philadelphia put or impart a big part in the American history. Not just that, put a big contributions in other aspects as well. The life sciences, the sciensya, the business or the negosyo, or industry sa industriya. Like again, Philadelphia is a popular and industrialized country and it will never be one for nothing. Okay, next, Philadelphia will never be called as one of the popular and industrialized city for nothing. Okay, like I said a while ago, as it have Fortune 500 corporate headquarters as of 2022. What? And further, the Philadelphia skyline, which includes several globally renowned commercial skyscrapers, high-rise condominiums, capital hub, biotechnology, rail station, multimodal transport, and logistics infrastructure, gigantic and world-class international airport and seaport, and many more. Wow! Diba? This is one of the common characteristics once a city is very organized, industrialized. That is because they have these things, buildings that can be proud of and that can be show off to other people, especially the foreigners outside the country. Yes. And, sir, nagtatanong lang po, di ba masyado po siyang basic? May condominiums din naman po yung ibang lugar. May airport din naman po yung lugar. Yan. Later on, we will answer your question. Kung bakit, why Philadelphia still stand out from other cities. Okay, is it? This answer your question. Be amazed. Sir, may ka-amaze ba? Yes! There's something in this city that I could be amazed for. Be amazed because the said city in view of many firsts. Sana all. Una. Sana all first. We can compare it to a relationship. Ikaw yung unang minahal at ikaw rin yung unang sasaktan. Char. So including the nation's first library, the hospital, the medical school, the national capital, the stock exchange, the zoo, business school, and it contains 67 national historic landmarks including Independence Hall. Wow! Again, amazing. To think that this kind of characteristics or these kinds of projects first handed in this city, then this Philadelphia seems something. There's something more it can offer. And to take the 67 national historic landmarks. Wow again. It's so nice. I think there's more surprises pa in Philadelphia. Next, then history. So let's go to the history of Philadelphia. So prior to the arrival of Europeans in the early 7th century, Philadelphia area was the home to the Lenape Indians. They were also called Delaware Indians. Most Lenape were pushed out of their Delaware homeland during 18th century by expanding European colonies, and Lenape communities were weakened by newly introduced diseases mainly smallpox and conflict with Europeans. The Iroquois occasionally fought the Lenape, and the surviving moved west into the upper Ohio River basin. And the American Revolutionary War and the United States independence pushed them further west. In the 1860s, the United States government sent most Lenape remaining in the eastern United States to the Indian Territory to present the Oklahoma and surrounding territories under the Indian removal policy. To make the story short, the Lenape or the Delaware Indians or the first one who lived the city of Philadelphia, but because of some circumstances, unfortunately, negative events happened, such as the occurrences of the diseases and the fight between the Iroquois and the Lenape. It lead to them to transfer or to move to other places. Yes, because one of the reasons why kasi nagmumove ang isang tao o isang grupo sa isang lugar, because they felt unsafe or they felt unprotected, and the easiest way, or I think the comfortable way to eradicate that feelings is to move to other places. And next is, so this is the answer to the question, why Philadelphia is the city of the brotherly love. So in 1682, William Penn's charter for the Pennsylvania, as he did not change the Netherland colony substantially, hence bought the land from the local Lenape in an effort to establish good terms with the Native Americans and ensure peace for the colony. Penn made a treaty of friendship with the Lenape chief Tammany under an elm tree at Shakamayon in what is now the city's Fishtown neighborhood. By that, Penn named the city of Philadelphia, which is Greek for brotherly love, derived from the ancient term "spelos" or the beloved or dear, and adelphous or brother or brotherly. So, nasagot na. Philadelphia is the city of brotherly love. It means to ensure the friendship, the good connection, and promote peace between the Native Americans and the Netherland colonizers, just to create a good bond both sides. Again, city of brotherly love, promote peace both sides, or the treaty of friendship. Okay, now let's go to the demography. So this kind of demography top with the population and the Philadelphia diversity. Okay, population, like I said, in 2003, population of 1,627,134. It is the largest city in Pennsylvania and the sixth largest city in the United States. Philadelphia is currently growing at a rate of 0.48% annually, and its population has increased by 1.46% since the most recent census, which has recorded a population of 1,603,797 in 2020, and spanning over 143 miles. Philadelphia has a population density of 12,118 people per square mile. So that's the population of Pennsylvania. Also, the average household income in Philadelphia is $68,379 with a poverty rate of 27.51%. Take note of that. And the median rental cost in recent years comes to per month, and the median house value is, the median age in Philadelphia is 34 years and 33 years for males and 36 years for females. And the country's estimated population of 1,556 million represents a substantial increase over the 2010 census. The city's population has been growing for 70 years straight, and it's now the second fastest growing country in the region. Yes, so I hope you understand or learn something and somewhat be an awe with the population and the income in the city of Philadelphia. And that Philadelphia diversity, you will believe how diverse they are. And the largest ancestry groups in Philadelphia, according to the 2010 census, were Irish 13.6%, Italian 9.2%, German 8.1%, Polish 4.3%, and English 2.9%. In Philadelphia is home to the second largest Italian, Irish, and Jamaican American populations in the country, and also has the fourth largest African American community in the United States, and created the first black denomination, the American Methodist Episcopal Church, before 1800s. And it has sixth largest population to Jewish people and the fourth largest population of Polish Americans. Wow. The thing that they are diverse, that leads to the rising of their populations in the country. And as of 2008, the Philadelphia metropolitan area was home to over 500,000 immigrants, so one-fifth home had arrived since 2000. And this increased immigration by about 113,000 between 2000 and 2006, which is the same amount that entered during the entire 1990s. Immigrants now account for 10.9% of Philadelphia's population, and it's believed the area will once again become a popular destination for immigrants, which was the common during the mid-20th century. So for the information of everyone, once the country has this a very good and nice city that can benefit the people, then it will attract immigrants, the job opportunities, the benefits, and many more. That's why it will add on to the population of a particular place or country. Then, problems. So, there's a misconception na kapag city daw, ay konti lang ang problema, which is wrong. The more a city is very industrialized and organized, we can't deny, or it is inevitable, that there is more big problems occur. Maraming mga problema ang nabubuo, and one of those problems are the population growth. The new growth in the area has even prompted the City Planning Commission to release the two new district plans, as the CPC found that 51% of all jobs in the city are in the Greater Center City and University Center, which are leading in the growth. Well, that's good. The bad news is that Philadelphia still needs to make up the jobs for its growing population. The city's population dropped over the last 4 decades, and those who left found employment outside the city. When Philadelphia lost a fifth of its citizens, it lost 25% of the jobs, and estimated the population growth will continue to outpace the job growth. This is one of the problems once the population is rising day by day, and overpopulation is somewhat a biggest contribution of poverty, and we can't deny that. The more the population rising, that it will create another problems, not just poverty but also scarcity, not just scarcity but also unemployment. That is the reasons why the Philadelphia is struggling more. Hindi ibig sabihin na kapag ang isang lugar ay well-developed na, ay wala na itong problema. Posible, may marami pa itong problema. Then, not just the biggest issues in the 2020 poll by the Pew Charitable Trust, 70% of residents cited the combination of crime, drugs, and public safety as the biggest issue facing the city, and a center of this challenge is gun violence, which rose throughout the country in 2021, with Philadelphia alone reporting 2,326 shootings that year. Imagine the horror, the burden, this kind of problems abroad. Same in the Philippines. Well, the Philippines is not well developed, but it has cities, but it's also facing a lot of crimes, drugs, and public issues. Same with Philadelphia. They are not different when it comes to problems. Parang nagkakatalo lang talaga sa standing of the economic rate. Yes, it is inevitable naman. And the trivia. So that's it. That ends our discussion with regards to the contents of the Philadelphia. It talks about its description, its history, its demography, its problems, and the biggest issues, and then down to its trivia. So I hope you learned something in this trivia, huh? So yes, Philadelphia, other nicknames includes the birthplace of America. So it's understandable naman. And the city that loves you ba? Sana all, minamahal pabalik. So the city that loves you ba? Bakit nga ba? Dahil ba mamahalin ka pabalik? Kapag pumunta ka ba dito, mamahalin ka na niya pabalik? Hindi ka na niya nasasaktan? May assurance na ba? Char! Yes, it is a city that loves you back dahil mamahalin ka talaga sa mga benefits na matatanggap mo, mamahalin ka talaga sa mga job opportunities and other characteristics and features this city have. And the city of neighborhoods, sana all, minamahal ng kapitbahay. Char. And the Quaker City and the Cradle of Liberty. And next is the world's first electronic computer. The computer and it was built at the University of Pennsylvania in 1946 at 37 feet in height. The William Penn Station City Hall is the tallest statue atop a building of the world. And Philadelphia was home to the country's first hospital, zoo, library, and fire economy, like I said a while ago. So take note of the trivia. So thanks. So references. So I hope you learned something and you learned a lot. So the main purpose of this discussion is to be able or to give information that and to eradicate the misconception that city is not bad at all, but it can benefit not just the people but also the country or the province as a whole. That's how important the city is. It doesn't just focus on the locality but also to the other country. So I hope you learned something. City is very important and city is very relevant. It gives job opportunities and it gives a lot of benefits. I think that's all. Thank you, and I hope you learned something about the Philadelphia, an industrial city of America. Yes. Wow. Wow. Ah. Wow. Wow. Thank you very much. This is once again Vincent Trey B. Tampes from BSN Soxted 21.